going to present a class to you today using strength and body weight. So we want to pump up our muscles, upper body, lower body, and use body weight to strengthen our core. What you're going to need for equipment is some tubing. So I have a tubing here. I want you to make sure that there's no rips or tears or little markings in your tube. You just scan the entire length of your tube. And if you do see any dangerous spots, any weaknesses, I recommend that you do not use the tube. Try to get another one. The other piece of equipment you're going to need will be later when we stretch out and go down to the floor to do our body weight work. We'll be using a mat, and also it's great to have a water beside your side. Take a sip whenever you need it. So let's put our equipment to one side. And we'll do a 3 or 4 minute warm up. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be working upper, lower body, so we want to get all our body parts warmed up. First movement, easy march on the spot. So push, it's a toe ball heel compression into the earth, into the floor. Okay, while you're marching, spread your arms out like wings, thumbs facing up, and push your arms to the back. Turn your tailbone under slightly here. Feel an opening through the chest. Okay, now start to breathe. I want you to inhale, extend your arms out like wings. Exhale, let the arms release slightly behind the back. Inhale, extend the arms out like wings. Release the arms behind the back. 2 more like that. Focus. Big breaths in through the nose. Out through the nose, or even through an open mouth. Okay, last time. Bring in, fill up, and then release. Now take your march wide. As we're taking our march wide, we're going to lift up through the pelvic floor. That's the lower core work. Let's go for 8. Use your arms. 4, 3, 2. Bring it back. 4, 3. March wide left. 4, 3, 2. One more time. 4 march narrows. 4 march wides. Then hold and toe tap. Hands to the hip to start. Okay, now sweep your brow. Nice and slow. And then pick up the tempo, pick up the rhythm if it feels okay for you. We're going to warm up through the shoulders here. Now arm sweeps to the side. 8, 7. Okay, step touch the feet in together. Heel dig to the front. Pump up your tires. Get energized, get excited about the workout. Then take it to a little side tap. Could be funky side tap or a little bit bigger. Okay, to the rear. Here we go. Toe tap to the rear. Not too far back. Okay, slide your foot along the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your leg. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the front. Now, we're going to go for alternating knee lifts. Opposite arm reaches. Bring up the knee any level. We're using our quads to lift. Lengthening through the back of the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, give me another 4, 4, 3, pick up the tempo, 2, and 1. Here we go. Standing tall, and also thinking about pushing into the heel of the foot. Take your march wide. Keep the chest lifted, keep the gaze forward, but reach down. Pressing the arms through the thighs. You got it. 8 more. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Kick back curl. stand tall. Bring the heel of the foot up towards your arm. Lengthen through your thigh muscles. Lengthen. Stretch it out. 8 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take a couple of breaths. We'll grab our tubing and get into the strength training, starting with the upper body. Okay, so the upper body, my favorite move and maybe the most beneficial move, first is going to be working on getting these shoulder heads pushing back. We're going to do some overhead pressing. So grab a hold of your tubing. To shorten it, loop the inside of the thumb. I'm going to do 2 loops. If you have a looser, if you have less tension than I have and you want to do that, you can do many loops. Okay, let's just start. Beauty of the tubing, you can adjust it on the fly spontaneously. You can make it stronger or less intense. So just start, see how that feels. So we're going to reach the tubing about eye level or forehead level, and then just pull it to the collarbone. Now keep your lower body engaged, tuck your tail under. So this movement is designed to get the muscles in the upper back engaged and working, to strengthen our posture. So if you're only doing one movement with your tubing, this would be the one. Now the hard part is getting it down. It's easy to release. So I'm going to change my count to 3 count down, 1 count release. So you're ready? 3, 2, 1, and let it go. 3, 2. Maintain the tension in the tubing throughout the exercise. I'll emphasize that later no matter what move we're doing. 3, 2, 1, down to the collarbone, release. Go at your own speed. Now pick it up for 8, finish off 7, 6 if you need to do a 2 count or that 3 count. Modify, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, excellent. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. Tuck the chin, lengthen through the back of the neck. So just stretch out. Okay, the next movement is going to be your bicep. So I'd like you to take your tube, step the foot in between the tube, equal parts, and just bicep curl. Curl up, release down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, let it go. Bicep curl, squeeze the biceps at the top. Okay, we're going to change the tempo. Let's do 2 more. As I mentioned, the hard part is to get up. Let's slow that movement down. Maybe 3, 2, 1, and lower. Up at the top, squeeze the bicep. Lift up for 2, squeeze for 1, and release. Okay, 4 more. And lower. And 3. Okay, and 2. And last one. Should we single it out? 8. 7. The elbows wide. Just in about 4. We're almost done. 4. 3. 2. Okay, so the beauty of that move is we were working both left and right biceps. We'll be doing a second set in a moment. But first we're going to go to the tricep. Tricep, we're going to do 1 tricep at a time. So let's start with the right tricep, which means you're going to hold the tubing handle with the right hand. Let it go, you're just holding one side. So I'd like you to stomp on that. And step the right foot forward. Bring your elbow up to the ceiling. Push the elbow back. Flatten out the tricep. Hug bicep to you. The free hand is going to go behind the back and hold onto the tube. So the hand behind the back, your thumb and index finger are wrapped around the tube at the back, just to control it and guide it. This is really excellent, my favorite tricep workout here. Excellent work for the tricep. Good way to isolate it. Try to maintain the tension in the tube. Don't let it completely go. And we'll do 4 more. Release, press up, 2 count up, 2 count release, 2 more. Excellent. Oh yeah, I'm feeling my tricep. Okay, bring that back. The second set of bicep. Take both hands, step in the middle. This time let's put our left foot forward. Bring the elbows to the hips. Palms are facing up. Up for 2. Lower for 2. Don't let the tension release. Exhale, come up. Inhale, release. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3 count up. 3, 2, 1. Lower. We'll do a slightly shorter set here. 1 more, slow count. Pick it up, single. Go just for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, let's go to the tricep on the left. So you want to hold the tubing with the left. Stomp on it with the right foot. Take the left foot forward. Okay, we got it. Elbow to the sky. Press the tricep flat. Keep the ear to the bicep. Up, up, release. Free hand. Guide the tube. In the rear. Let's do 8 more. Equal set, left and right. Exhale, push it up. 4 more. Keep the elbow hugging in. Don't let it wing out. 2 more. And last one. Okay. Let's do some side laterals now. So we're just going to hold the tubing with one hand, the right hand. Step on it with the left foot. Alright. Okay. I actually have both feet on this. You can play with this. You can just walk the feet closer to the handle on the floor or further away. And then lateral lifts. When you release, just release about halfway. You want to maintain tension. And don't come up any higher than shoulder, so shoulder level. So it's a very short range of motion here. These lateral lifts. To the side. Tension in the tube. Not too high. If we come up too high, there's a little impingement there in the shoulder girdle. Let's take the same arm and go forward. So front, yes. Short range. Four more. 3, 2, and last one. Change hands. Find the level that works for you here. Give a little test run. Shorten it if you need more tension. Walk to the handle if you need less. Okay, let's go. Up and lower. Up, up, lower, lower. A little softness to the elbow. You don't want to lock your elbow. going. 4 more. Up. Release. 3. 2. 1. Okay, same thing with the front. Experiment with it. Again, only coming up shoulder level. Up to 2. Lower down to 2. 4 more to go. 3. 2. And last one. All right. Let's just do a little stretch with the shoulder. Take the left arm in, the right arm out. We'll be doing switching both sides. And then switch. Okay, now for overhead presses. I'm going to take the tubing, step on it with my right foot, bring the left foot forward. Then any amount, you're going to reach up, squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. Again, up and lower. Again, this is a great one for posture, strengthening the top of the back muscles, the deltoids, the trapezius muscle, so that we can stand tall. Keep the tail tucked a little bit, never arcing the low back. Let's do 4 more. 3. 2. And last one. Okay, excellent. Shake that out. Do some shoulder looping. Alright. Now, we're going to go into some body weight exercises. So there's some classic body weight movements. The most functional and one that's universal is squatting. So squats, very functional. We're using our quads. We're going to keep lengthen through the, we're going to keep some length through the front of the body, tuck the lower body, and come down. Heavy in the heels, light in the toes. Come down any amount. We're going to move with the breath. We're going to inhale, and I'm going to have you stand all the way up. That's 2 of 8. Squeeze the glutes, open up the hip creases. Okay, let's do another 4. 3. And as you transition between the tubing and the body weight, it would be a good idea to get a sip of water. So let's just take the time to do that if you haven't. Now we're going to repeat that exercise 8 squats, but this time it's going to be with wide legs. So a little bit more important here is to make sure the knees are not bowing in. So middle of the knee, middle of the toe. So just take a look and make sure you got that track. Okay, again, I'm going to inhale the arms out. Exhale, pull my elbows into my hands. Let's do 8 of them. That first one was a practice run. Keep pushing into the outside edge of the foot that's on the floor. Just so you're not turning in. Imagine the knees are tracking towards your little toes. Let's just do 2 more. Okay, march that out. Next body weight move is going to be reverse lunge. So make sure your space is clear with your tubing aside. So we'll start with the right foot. Important to make sure the front foot is tracking as it should be, pressed firmly into the big toe side of the foot. Let's practice that. Same foot, same foot. 4. Have a little space between the 2 feet. 3. If it's too narrow, then you're walking a tightrope. And 1. Right, so a little balance and strength in that lunge. Okay, the lamppost leg now is right. Step back and left. Just see there's space between the 2 feet. Toes are pointing in the same direction. Okay, let's do 4 of those. 4. Step back any amount. 3. 2. Keep your gaze forward. And 1. Okay, second set, 4 of each. Join me when you're ready. 4. 3. March it out. Let's put those 3 movements together. The narrow squat, the wide squat, and the lunge. Okay, narrow squat. Come down for 2. Lift up for 2. Step wide. Go down and bring it back up. Step back. Tip. Bring it up and return to the top. Take your feet to hip width. This focus on left side now. Left side narrow squat. Left side wide squat. Come back. Okay, 3 more sets like that. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Reverse lunge. Return. Narrow squat. Left leg, wide squat. Come back. 2 more sets, 1 each side. You can do it. Step out to the side. Step back with your right foot. Excellent. Narrow squat. Wide squat. Step back. And hold. Okay. Now, we're going to come down and up a few more times. We're going to finish off with the final set of narrow squats. That's 2 of 8. Arms can go right down, or keep them forward as a little counterbalance. So that means only 4 left to go. Inhale forward. So back. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, now we'll finish off on our mats. So a classic body weight exercise, of course, is the plank. Planks are not everyone's favorites. We're not doing push-ups, so that's one good thing here. But I'm going to show you how to do a doable plank. So I want you to make sure you spread your hands widely. Put weight in the fingers and less weight in the wrists. Slide to the right like that, curl the right foot under, stretch out to the right calf muscle. Switch. Stretch out to the left calf muscle. And switch. Okay, now for the high plank, we'll start off where the back and the pelvis are the same level. Make this a little bit easier by bringing the feet forward. And voila, here's your high plank. If you fatigue, which means if you're holding the more by pressing the palms firmly. Try to drag your hands without actually moving them to the knees. And then push the knees towards the hands. Alright. Let's do one final shorter version. Just 4 counts. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your right forearm to the floor. Drop your left forearm to the floor. Grab your elbows with opposite hands. And then step back with the right. Step back with the left. Hovering low plank. This is even more challenging, especially in the shoulders. If you have to come out early, drop one knee down. And then everyone release to the break. Now the break is actually a really beautiful backhand stretch. The low back, stretch out the belly. Are you ready for round number 2? While we're in this position, sort of move to your quadricep stretch. So I'd like you to bend the right knee, lengthen the right thigh, draw the right heel in towards your pelvis here, sacrum, your sitting bones, and let it go. So take some deep breaths in. Grabbing the other shoelace, lengthen that thigh muscle, resist, kick into the hands. And of course, if you prefer to do your quadricep stretch standing while holding on to a wall or a chair, I invite you to take your favorite way and lengthen out to the front of your thigh muscle. Alright, come on up. Hands and knees. Walk the hands to the front of the balance. Tuck your tailbone under. And then lower the hands. Stretch out through the shoulders. Stretch out through the mid-back. Hug your arms in towards each other. Okay, one more important stretch. Step the right foot forward. Elongate and open through your quads. The front of the quads. Hip flexor, have a cushion on your knee here. I'm just going to fold my mat. Hold on to the right knee with the right hand and reach the left arm up. Just a little bit of elongation. Tricep stretch. Grab your elbow, push it to the back. Switch sides. Stepping the left foot forward. Use that fold to cushion your knee or have a cushion under your knee. Just stand tall, tuck tail, squeeze glute, open the hip crease. Breathe. Hold on to the left knee with the left hand and lengthen a little bit deeper here. Okay, keep the left foot forward now. Oh, sorry, we're going to do the tricep here on the right. Give yourself a pat on the back, bicep to ear. Okay, keep that opening in the front. Just bring your 2 hands there. Push it to the hands, elevate the back knee, and then shorten excellent. Thank you for joining me in the beautiful Caribbean Punta Cana. It's an honor to present the strength and balance, body weight movements to you. Have a great rest of the day.